Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us for the deep dive. Today, we're focusing on something really quite fascinating, the sale of an exceptional gemstone. We've gathered the key facts, some details that might surprise you, and we'll look at the bigger picture implications, too, all from our source material. And let me tell you, the numbers involved, they might just make you pause and ask,
Right.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. And our goal here really is to guide you through what's actually significant in the info we have. We'll connect the dots so you can grasp not just the what, but the why, the context behind this particular event.
Okay, so what are we diving into exactly? Our main source talks about the sale of the Ceylon blue sapphire. And it's not just any sapphire. The source specifically calls it a best gemstone.
Hmm.
Its origin is pinpointed to Kahawada, Sri Lanka. But here's where those numbers come in, the ones I mentioned. The source states a sale involving LKR 4,300,
Right.
but also USD 1,343,750. I mean, that's a huge difference, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah.
And that's the core puzzle right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it tells such a critical story about the journey a gemstone takes. The LKR 4,300 figure, for context, that's about, what, 14 US dollars?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Wow. Okay.
That almost certainly represents the initial price, maybe paid to a local miner or an early intermediary in Sri Lanka. It's like the point of extraction,
Yeah.
often before any real processing.
Right, the raw stone, basically.
Exactly. Then you have the USD $1.3 million figure. That's clearly the final international market value. That's after it's been, expertly cut, polished, certified, probably traded through several hands globally.
Ah, okay.
It's a really powerful example of the immense value added along that whole gem trade supply chain.
That distinction really changes how you look at it. So when the source calls it a best gemstone, that's not just hype. What does best mean here?
No, it's definitely not just hype, especially for a Ceylon blue sapphire. Best gemstone implies it meets some really tough criteria. We're talking specific standards for color saturation, maybe that classic cornflower blue or even royal blue shade everyone wants.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, exceptional clarity, a really precise cut, and likely a significant carat weight, too.
Yeah.
These aren't just, subjective descriptions. They're actually graded by gemological labs, and that grading heavily influences the final price on the world market.
And the location piece, Kahawada, Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
that adds another layer too, right? It anchors it.
Absolutely. Knowing it's from Kahawada
Mm.
immediately tells experts it's from one of the world's most famous sapphire regions.
Yeah.
It's not just a pretty stone, it's a product of very specific geology and a long history of gem discovery there.
So it has a pedigree.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And if you connect all that, the origin, the best gemstone label, and that multi-million-dollar U.S. price tag, it really says a lot about global demand, about the high value placed on these kinds of natural wonders. You see those hashtags in the source like hashtag yeah market and hashtag
Yeah.
worldwide. They just reinforce that this isn't just a local thing. It has global reach, global significance.
Yeah.
This one sale, it's like a snapshot indicator of a really robust international market for top-tier gems.
Yeah.
And it cements Sri Lanka's ongoing importance as a source for them.
It really does. It's incredible, actually, how one single object found in nature can end up commanding such a premium globally, especially, as you said, after it goes through that whole process of refinement and enters the trade network. It really highlights the unique appeal and the solid, tangible value you find in these rare things.
Okay, so as we kind of wrap up this deep dive, let's just quickly recap what we figured out about this Ceylon blue sapphire. We know it came from Kahawada, Sri Lanka. It was labeled the best gemstone. And crucially, we've unpacked those two different financial figures. The LKR 4,300 was likely that initial raw acquisition cost.
Right, the starting point.
While the USD 1,343,750 was the final international sale price, reflecting all that value added through the sophisticated gem trade system. Exactly. And this single sale, with this kind of quality and this clarified value journey, it sends a real signal to a wider global gem market, like those hashtags suggest. It just underlines the strong, continuing demand for truly exceptional gems, and it highlights Sri Lanka's lasting role as a key source. Plus, it shows the significant economic impact and value creation that happens in this industry worldwide.
Which leaves you, the listener, with maybe this thought. Isn't it fascinating how something literally pulled from the ground, just a single piece of rock, essentially, can go on such an incredible journey, transforming from, a rough find into a global asset worth millions? It's a powerful reminder, I think, of the immense concentrated value packed into these natural wonders. And maybe also how even facts that seem straightforward at first can hold really deep layers of meaning when you, take a deep dive.